Hi Taurus, this is going to be your general reading in regards to, are you guys psychic? So we're going to tap into, are you guys psychic? What gifts do you guys have? If so, where are you guys at with your psychic gifts? Right off the bat, when I think of a Taurus, I think that you guys are extremely intuitive. I'm almost positive that in tarot, you guys rule the Hierophant card, which is known as divine wisdom, divine knowledge, getting information from the cosmos. When I think of all the Tauruses I know, I do feel like they are intuitive. So, when I think of the psychic journey, I think it's a really difficult one. I think everybody has their own perception in regards to if it's difficult or not. Like right away, I think of my Aquarius friend, and I feel like, yeah, like I think there's always that dark night of the soul, whether you're psychic or not. It's just like when you get into spirituality, you learn a lot about yourself, things you thought you understood, things you thought you knew, and then just to find out you didn't know. And it can get really dark. And then when you find out you have gifts later on in life, let alone psychic gifts, you know, it could really mess you up, because especially if you don't have somebody guiding you along the way, you know, because you're talking about your psyche, your mind, your brain, especially if you're able to get visions. It's like, is what you're seeing real? Are you tapping into source, or is your brain playing tricks on you? Because there is a fine line to be aware of, because is what you're experiencing a psychic experience, or is it something else? Because I think, you know, everybody does need to remain grounded when it comes to having gifts, because to be quite honest with you guys, this comes from the 12th house, which is ruled by Neptune and Pisces energy. And there is a lot of delusion here, a lot of illusion. So you do have to be careful. And I think of the people who are very much okay with spirituality and being at one with the universe and being at peace with everything. And I think that's so beautiful. And I love that. I'm trying to embody more of that energy every day. But at the same time, there needs to be a grounding energy with that. I think psychics should always question the things they're seeing, the things they're feeling. I think when you're getting downloads, intuitive hits that are so strong, where you just know what you know, yeah, I think you guys should go with that. There are some things in life where it's like you don't need to question it, because the signs are so clear, right? And it's like when we ask for signs from the universe, we get it. We just do. Because we start paying attention to what's going on, and we can ask for very specific signs, and we will literally get those specific signs right back in front of us. And it's not a coincidence. I don't care what anybody says. It's not. However, the downloads we think we get sometimes, even as a psychic, it's like, is this your ego talking? Because the ego is very loud. It's very dominating. And if you're not really balanced, so if you're leaning more towards your feminine energy or more towards your masculine energy, you may not be getting those intuitive downloads clearly. There just may be a little bit of deceit there, and you guys may or may not be aware of it. So that's why I wanted to make this video, because I think there should be earth energy with that 12th house. And that's part of that karmic lesson with the 12th house, because there's always a karmic lesson. It needs to come into balance, because the point of that 12th house is to connect with home. And where do we go when we die? It's back to that 12th house, right? So I hope all that made sense. And with that being said, let's see where you guys at. Are you guys psychic? And if so, what gifts do you guys have? Okay. Are you guys psychic? Let's channel this. Is Taurus psychic? I'm picking up on 8th house energy. So for those of you who do not know, this is ruled by Scorpio. This is water energy. This is the house, secret dealings, the things that cannot be seen. But yet there is this knowing of what's going on behind your back. Knowing what people really mean, despite what they say. It's just strong intuition, strong psychic gifts. It's one way of looking at the 8th house, and that's what's coming through, and that's how it's coming through. I feel like I feel like you guys, and this is a Taurus trait, and I hope nobody gets offended by this because I talk crap about everybody's sign, including my own, as an Aries. I feel like when you guys tap into your 8th house energy, I'm gonna open my eyes for a second, and you guys pick up on things intuitively about somebody, whether you're seeing this trait about them or not, it's just a knowing because your intuition is kicking in. You're stubborn about it. You're fixated on it. You stick to it. Like you're committed to whatever characteristic trait about this person or people, and it's like that's what you believe to be true. That's what's coming through. It's like you pick up on something about people, and it may be very hard for you to be persuaded elsewise. I feel like you guys are really able to understand something, like the fine details of things, like by examining things at like face value, like not necessarily doing your full research, not necessarily knowing people, knowing things. It's kind of just like you pick up on things easily. It goes back to intuition, just intuitively picking up on things. You're able to feel people out. Again, it goes, I know this kind of sounds straightforward because I almost feel like anybody can do that, but they actually can't. There's a lot of people who are not self-aware or aware as to how to have a proper conversation with people. Like there is not a lot of down-to-earth people. You guys may be attracting those type of people, so this may come naturally to you and you may not be thinking twice. I've had a lot of awkward conversations in my life with people where I'm just like, how are they not picking up on it that like I'm not interested? Like fucking go away. I'm seeing purple. I'm seeing that you guys have the tools to be leaders based off your intuition. It keeps going back to intuition. It's like you can work off of people based off of communicating, based off of feeling people out. So, okay, I'm gonna open my eyes. Like, the best example I could think of is my uncle. He's a Taurus, and he's a jokester. And sometimes he goes pretty far with his jokes. And I remember asking him years ago, like, how do you know the right people that you can joke with? Like, because I remember I used to have this difficulty, and this is also why I was shocked to find out I was a psychic. Because I was like, how do you know the right people you can make jokes with? Because I used to make jokes to the wrong people, and they would be offended. And he'd be like, you just know. It's like, you feel people out. And this is like what I'm seeing with you guys. It's like you guys are able to network or like connect with others and build off of that. Like, you guys can build empires with people, connections by feeling people out. So you guys may be like the smooth talkers, you know? And this is because the ruler of you guys is Venus. So, you know, Venus rules all things beautiful, all things aesthetically pleasing. Who doesn't want to be around Venus, you know? So I'm going to read the cards and then I'm going to channel some more. Entwined. Yeah, you guys like are able to connect with other people. And you just understand them. Even the characteristic traits that aren't coming to the table, it's like you just know that they're probably like this, even though you're not seeing those traits. Venus. Beloved. I love it. Dreams coming true. That's so funny. What I was seeing was like you guys kept doing this. Like, you were holding something and feeling people out. I think you guys are able to feel people out because you're able to keep a conversation going based off of your Venus energy. Because the way you guys talk is like comforting. It's like we could just talk to you guys. You guys make it easy to talk to. It's earth energy. It's grounding energy. You guys may even make people feel so comfortable that like they may even fall in love with you. But this was definitely coming through as like that 8th house energy, that you guys are connecting and seeing things even when you're really not. Watershed. Sun. Feeling alone. So we have water here, watershed here, and then the sun. So the sun is that battery in our natal chart that gives us our energy in order to move around. This is that energy that I was seeing where it's like you guys are able to build off of other people. Like, you guys may have difficulty building things on your own, or you may feel like you have difficulty building things on your own, and you may see that you have an easier time building with other people, partnerships. And again, this is because you're connecting to people's water energy. You make people feel, and people see you as a source of energy, sun. So you may feel this way, but you're not coming off this way. And I'm going to tell you that is such a typical Taurus trait. Now, again, I don't want anybody being offended, but I feel like with Tauruses, and this is at least my personal experience with the Tauruses I've met in my life, I feel like there's always this other side to you guys. Now, you could say that with everybody, right? It's just like the natal chart. When you meet somebody, you're meeting their first house. And then when they stay, they meet the rest of your house, okay? So they meet your other sides. However, with the Taurus, it's like... I'm trying to think of how to word this without you guys getting offended. There's always, you know, my mom's a Taurus. She's a twin. She is a Taurus. And then their brother's a Taurus. And then they have a sister that's a Taurus. Like, I have experience with Tauruses. And then I have a close friend that's a Taurus. And then I have another friend that's a Taurus. I don't see her anymore. She moved out of state. I've been with a Taurus. Like, I get Taurus energy. I do. So I'm trying to think of how to phrase this. There's just this other side you guys have. It's almost like Gemini energy. You know how they say there's always the other side? Yeah, it doesn't necessarily mean Geminis are fake. It could, but it doesn't mean that. It could mean the other side is sad. Yes, there are two sides to a Gemini. 1000%. That's why they're the twins. I feel like you guys kind of have that Gemini energy as well with Tauruses. I just do. So I feel like this is that energy that you guys feel about building. But really, it's like your gift is that you can build with others. Sorry, I'm just thinking if I wanted to say anything else about this. Okay, so what's your gift? Animal allies. Neptune, daydreams and decisions. Okay, so let's channel this. What is this about? What gifts do you guys have? I feel like you guys are manifestors. Like, you guys are able to, like, I see this road and it's like your guys' eye is on it and it moves fast. It's like you guys can make things happen. Like, whatever your eye is on, you can make it happen. And that's another thing. I have witnessed that with the Tauruses. The things they want, like if they're really driven, they'll get it. It's like the path was dark because it's like it was in your mind. It wasn't real. And then all of a sudden now the path is turning into light because you guys are driven to act on something that you've created in your mind, which is why Neptune's coming through. And you guys, it's like, it's funny because you guys are earth energy. So earth energy usually goes slow, but I see you guys are able to manifest fast. And I really think it has to do with being able to work with others. When you guys connect with others, because of your Venus energy, you guys can make things happen faster. I'm seeing a bunch of people on the sides of this road, like on the left and right side of the road. These are your allies. People love you guys. It's like they want to help you or work with you. So therefore, I'm going to open my eyes. You're able to manifest faster. So it's like whatever your daydreams are, they come through faster for you. So you guys are able to daydream in your mind about whatever it is you guys want. This was this path I was seeing. I was seeing this road. And this is in your mind, Neptune, the 12th house. It's a vision. It's not yet a reality, but your eye is on it in your mind. And then through Saturn energy, you guys create it by speaking about it, discussing it, talking, you know, in a certain kind of Venus type of way with others. And you create allies, friends who want in on your daydream, and then they help you make it a reality. This may not sound like a gift, but it is. I have great ideas all the time. I can't tell you how many talkers I have in my life that are like, yeah, let's do it. And then it's like, they're nowhere to be found. Like, hello, where are you guys? Nowhere. So, but you guys have the gift of having people to come through for you. So I don't want you guys getting discouraged by this card, the feeling alone. And I'm going to tell you why. If you guys resonate with this reading so far and you guys feel like you can't manifest or make things happen by yourself, there's a reason for that. And you would find this in your natal chart. There's some of us in this life that work better with other souls, that are actually meant to have partnerships. And you'll be able to see this. Maybe it's your sun aspecting another planet. Maybe it's the sun aspecting Venus or something like that. And what that would mean is you feel more at light. You feel your best self when you're collaborating with somebody else. So therefore, you're able to manifest better, faster, quicker, because you're doing exactly what your soul wants. When you feel better, when you feel really good, like think back to the past and in your life when things were just flowing, you know, things were coming your way or you felt lucky. It's like you were probably at a point in your life where you actually felt good. So your frequency was high. And like, let's not get carried away. You don't have to have like the best energy in the world, but you have to have a high frequency in order to attract these good things in your life. So if you notice this energy about yourself, it's for a reason. And if you notice that you're a smooth talker or like people, you attract people, you connect with people, use that to your advantage. And I don't mean take advantage of people. Definitely don't do that. So there's always like a balancing act with all of these energies. If this is in your chart where you work better, your soul works better, you manifest better with others, don't use people, because then you're creating karma. You need to recognize that you want to work with others, because that energy you're getting back, your dreams coming true. It's like, it's a giving, receiving type of energy, 6 of Pentacles in Tarot. When we feel our best, we're getting recognized in life. You're getting something back, and that creates a passion because you're getting some type of recognition, whether it's a thank you, whether it's appreciation, or just something. So just always remember that. See, look, dreams coming true twice. There's something to that. Feeling alone. You guys also, I feel like Tauruses are also loners, like you guys like your loner time. And that could be, you could have both of these aspects where it's like, in a business perspective, you work better manifesting with a business partner. Okay. You can also manifest better, maybe you do better in life as well with a soul mate. Okay. But at the same time, you may feel like you want to do things your way when it comes to the business side of things. Because that's also another thing with Taurus is you guys are stubborn, like you guys are. So again, there's always going to be this balancing act. Nobody's chart is perfect. There's always that, well, what the hell am I supposed to do with that? And the truth is you're supposed to work with that energy and you're supposed to balance it out. There's always a contradiction. There's always a conundrum. There's always a, so wait, I like partnerships here, but I like my alone time here. Like, yeah, your soul works better. You're able to manifest better here, but you work better being alone here. Things like that. You'd have to look at your chart. I hope all that made sense. And that's what I got for you guys, okay? All right, bye.